Hey, let me put the phone number up so you guys can call in. 959-268-7153. And Cash App support if you like. Wait a minute. Okay, let's talk about it. About the do's. Let's talk about the do's and the don'ts of signing a contract. All right. What's wrong with you, pretty girl? You are a beautiful girl, Frizzy. Why all of a sudden it feels like a Friday? Welcome to my live chat. Welcome to my live chat. Welcome to my live chat. My voice still sounding a little crazy from that damn oil vape, that damn weed vape. Welcome to my live chat. Welcome to the live chat. When you come in, could you please like my video? Would you please like my video when y'all come in? I would greatly appreciate it because we got a lot to talk about. I'm going to tell you like this. When you young, dumb, and full of cum, and you're not sure of something, don't be afraid to ask a grown up about a situation. Because what I noticed today, a lot of these young, dumb kids out here think they know it all and they don't know shit. And that's the problem we have today with these kids today. They don't know what the hell they doing. Now, mind you, I just seen this video talking about NBA young boy, how he'd never speak to his mother again, right? And why not go to your parent and ask them what is the problem instead of going on national TV, aka social media, and bringing it to the forefront for strangers to see and hear you say. Why not go to your mother and say that? I'm pretty sure his mother didn't know that he said he would never talk to her again. Well, maybe she like it that way. Maybe kudos to you. What did she do to you besides birthed you? And you know what's so sad because there's some kids out here that's so selfish and stuck in their own ways, and if they don't get their own way, they expect parents to kiss their ass. And I'm seeing a lot of that today. I mean, when you even on YouTube, when you see certain situations, you bump into some of these videos with these unruly ass kids, they want you to kiss their ass. Listen, kissing ass days is over. Them days is over. You want to act like a fool and be an unruly kid? I did my part. And if you ain't learned from that, what more can I do? I can't tie you down in the house and make you sit there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I can tie you to a damn chair and tell you, look, this is for your own good. Sit here and don't move. No, you grown. So you're going to do what you want to do. And you know what the thing is? The worst thing they could have came up with, I don't know who came up with this stupid ass rule that if you hit your kid, you're going to jail. So these kids feel like they could run all over you and talk to you any type of way. And you're supposed to just kiss their ass. I'm not kissing your ass. Look, I did my part. I don't care. Look, I love you. I did the best I can do. Now the rest is up to you. Don't mean that I gotta kiss your ass because now there's a rule. If you hit your kid, you're going to jail. But they could whip your ass and do all that shit too. And because they're underage, because you know what, the kids is different nowadays. I don't know what they putting in this food that the kids are eating. I don't know what they drinking out here, but it's not your average shit that we had back in the day. These kids are on a whole nother level. They are on their way to of destruction. Okay, they headed for self-destruction. Shout out to KRS-One. Okay, these kids ain't shit. Some of them nowadays, they just not shit. They want you to kiss their ass. Hey, I got 2 likes. Thank you. And a kiss for you. Of course, you can call me. That's what that number is for. 959. Excuse me. That weed vape still on my. Y'all listen to my last live. Y'all know what I was talking about. I was choking off of that weed. I don't know how this dude was smoking that vape pen and wasn't choking. That shit was some real shit. You feel me? But yeah, if you want to call and talk about this particular subject that I'm on right now, because I'm tired of seeing these kids act unruly and treating their parents like shit, hitting their parents and shit, and you supposed to sit there and let them, or you going to jail. What happened to back in the day when you got your ass kicked for just looking at me the wrong way? If you looked at a parent the wrong way, your ass is getting kicked. Okay? If you sucked your damn teeth, them teeth is coming out. Okay? If you didn't walk fast enough when I told you to go get something for me, your ass is grass. Okay? But nowadays they letting these kids run all over these parents and the parents is in jail by trying to treat you right and show you the right thing to do. I'm only here to help you and you treating me like shit. Your parents are only here to help you and show you the way. When they giving you constructive criticism, take it, idiot. They doing it to help you, but you still thinking, oh, you out to get me because you told me I can't do this. Oh, I can't have a boyfriend. I'm 12 years old and I can't have a boyfriend. And they mad at you, so they want to fight you. Man, let them go to the home. Take them, just go. At this point, go. You're not about to rule me. You're not about to walk all over me. I raised you. I'm doing the best I can do. And I'm trying to tell you to sit your ass down in the house before your ass go out there and something happen. And you still jumping out of windows and running away. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Excuse my French. But what do you want me to do? I call the damn cop. I'm just saying in general. This ain't happening to me. But I'm saying I'm seeing way too much of these unruly kids that don't care. They heartless. These kids today is heartless. They have no hearts. They have no feelings. They just numb. They are numb and dumb. But you know when they gonna realize something is wrong and their life is in a shambles? is when they have kids, when their kids have kids and treat them the way they treated their parent. You understand? Because that karma is a bitch. You hear me? Karma is a bitch. I'm going to tell y'all parents like this out here. The ones that's struggling with their kids, sometimes you got to leave it in God's hand. You got to give it to God. As much as you want to intervene and help them, sometimes you just got to let them go and be who they going to be, because your best ain't good enough. Your best will never be good enough for some of these damn kids. So what you got to do is let them go. Let them flow. You did your part, especially when they grown. You did your part. You can't have no 40-year-old, 50-year-old son living in your basement and shit and disrespecting you. You can't have no goddamn 20-year-old, 25-year-old not doing their chores or doing what they supposed to do, but still want to live under your roof, but talking to you any type of way. Let them go. And it may be hard, but you got to do what you got to do for you. Stop kissing these kids' ass. It's time for you to live your life, rather. It's time for you to live your life. Let them live theirs. Because no matter how much you try to tell some of these kids for their own good, the right situation, they're not going to listen. These kids today is not the same species like back in the day. This is a different breed right here. This breed of kids out here is different. They give no F's, okay, about you. These kids today give no F's about you. And I'm sad to say it, but somebody got to say it. They want to do this. They want to do that. They want to do this. You done did your best, gave the kid all you can, gave the damn kid your last. Now they grown and they treating you like shit. Let them go. Don't talk to them. It's unfortunate I have to say it like that, but it's a true reality that parents are experiencing out here. These kids today ain't shit, and they won't mount to shit. So you got to let them go. Let them flow. Let them be on their own. Let them grow. They'll find their way. They will find their way. Let God handle them. Leave it in God's hand. You did your part. And trust me, you'll be okay. Okay? These kids today is different. They are not like us. Okay? They are not like us. You're seeing little kids, young kids, talking back to their parents and shit, and you want to handle them and do it for their own safety and their own good, and they call the 911 on your ass. And because they got this little bruise on them, you going to jail. A little tap that you done smacked them, and they calling the cops, and you going to jail. That's why you're going to see so much violence. Like in the Bible, they said you're going to see kids turning against their parents, and parents and kids is not getting along, and all type of things of that nature. That Bible is fulfilling itself as I speak right now. We are definitely seeing that part of the Bible, because it's in the Bible. This is in the Bible where they say kids and parents will not be loving anymore, not getting along anymore. It's in the Bible. So don't be surprised, y'all. Don't be surprised when your kids is acting different. If you got kids growing up and you start seeing signs and whatever the case may be, maybe you should go to counseling and start early. Because if you wait too late, you in for a rude awakening. These kids gonna be treating you like shit. And you gonna wonder what you did wrong. No, it's because you did everything right. That your best wasn't good enough. They still not satisfied. So let them go fend for themselves. Let them fend for themselves, okay? I'm sure some of y'all got some unruly kids out there that they just don't respect you. They're disrespectful as fuck. Let them motherfuckers go. You did your part, especially when you know you did all you can. When you know you did all you can, it's time for you to just let God handle that child. Give it to God. Let go, let God. Because, honey, these kids today is different. I'm trying to tell y'all, these kids are different. They are not like us from back in the day. I don't know who took out that rule. You can't smack your kid if they disrespecting you. That's the problem. These kids is talking anyway. They hitting you, spitting on you, doing whatever they want to do to you, and you're not supposed to do anything. You're supposed to sit there and let them. And then they calling the cop on your ass and you going to jail for trying to discipline them. Don't be that parent. Don't be that parent. This is just a message for somebody. Somebody need to hear this. Because like I said, there's a viral video around NBA YoungBoy telling his mother he'd never speak to her again. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why you having all these problems. Because you're disrespectful to your parents. You wonder why your life is in a shambles because you're disrespectful to your parents. Can't get right for shit because you're disrespectful to your parents. So for any of you grown ass kids out there that's going through something, and especially if you treating your parents a certain type of way, the reason why you're going through all what you're going through is because you're disrespectful to your parents. And you're going to continue to suffer until you do right by your parent. Because from my understanding, NBA YoungBoy is not doing so well at all. And for you to fix your lip now, what you going through at this point in time, to say that you're not going to speak to your mother ever again, you're going to continue to go through what you're going through. Watch. I wouldn't have never fixed myself to say that. Frizzy, what is wrong with you? My cat running around doing zoomies. It's just pitiful. And now he going through all this. This is when you need your mother. When you should be trying to call your mother, hey ma, you know what? I want to work out our differences because I'm going through this. So this is when you should have your mom by your side because of your health issues. And maybe if you fix your lip right to apologize to your mother for saying what you said, maybe your health may just, you know, come back together again. Because right now it's falling apart. You are not doing well, sir. Got 3 lights. Say less. It's for you too. But yeah, it's just beyond me because I know when I was growing up, we had to respect our parents or we got our ass kicked. Point blank, period. I couldn't suck my teeth. I couldn't fix my face, rolling my eyes. That wasn't in our vocabulary. What? Roll? How do you spell roll? How do you spell roll your eyes? I didn't know how to roll my eyes, or I know my eyes may have just been on the goddamn menu. Okay? Stop playing. I had a strict Jamaican father that did not play that shit. Okay? Y'all keep playing out here. Y'all gonna meet the right one. For real, for real. Y'all gonna wish you had your parent to talk to, treating your parent like shit. And they're not gonna want to put up with you. When your ass hit behind bars, when you get behind bars and you gotta make that phone call and you realize you done blocked your parents' phone number, don't know your parents' phone numbers, and you in jail, you gonna see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Give it time. Why are you angry? I am not angry at Mr. 34567. I'm not angry. I'm just like I said, I just seen this video. Check it out. Check out young boy video of him saying he will never speak to his mother again. But right now he's having heart problems. His one side of his heart is enlarged. You know what I'm saying? And you still sitting there saying all this, saying things about your mother. You should be asking your mother to be by your side. You know what I'm saying? You need her. But these kids want to play so tough. And little do you know, you just a sinking ship. You're a sinking ship and you're going to sink. You're going to continue to sink until you do right by your parent. Okay? And this goes for anybody out there, not just young NBA young boy, not NBA, not just him. This is in general for these unruly kids that disrespect their parents. That all your parent is trying to do is help you, and they be calling the cops on you and doing all this stupid shit. Next thing you know, your ass on scared straight, crying to come home to me because you realize what real life is about out there on them streets, okay? Oh, you got jokes talk about, okay, can you be my mom? Really? Trust me, I ain't angry at all. I am not angry. I am actually very happy. I'm great in my life, okay? I don't have those problems. I'll give my kids up to God. Listen, I don't have no problems. I leave God handle everything because I know I'm a good mother, always have been and always will be. Okay? And if anybody say otherwise, they can kiss my black ass. Okay? Because I know I was a good mother and always have been. Okay? Not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Of course, some parents out here make mistakes. But God damn it, if I ain't hurting you, then oh well. And if I did, and you can't accept an apology, oh well, life goes on. With or without you, life goes on. Especially when you grown. Listen, it's bad enough you got to worry about the kids when they small. Nowadays, you got to worry about them when they older. Because they out here hanging out at strip clubs doing all this stupid shit, stripping, doing all this crazy shit. You don't know if these motherfuckers gonna make it home. And like I said, this ain't my life. Okay, can you give me your Insta? so we can talk, please. Mister, why are you retracting your messages and why are you talking crazy? For real, for real. If you want to call that number, you can call. We could talk right here. You don't need my Instagram. Call right here. That's what you can do. You ain't got to be sorry, honey. You ain't do nothing to me, okay? But my Instagram, if you do want to inbox me, serious inquiries only, is Smoothie Moody. Okay, smoothie, like a smoothie that you drink, and then MOODY_. Okay, that's my IG. But I'm gonna tell you, parents like this: if you have a child who you've been talking to, trying to get them on the right track, trying to steer them in the right directions, but they just won't listen, give it to God. Let it go and give it to God and stop losing sleep. You done lost enough sleep, okay? And it's normal. It's normal. But you got your life to live too. You feel me? You got your life to live too. You stressing yourself out and getting health problems. You getting all these different diagnoses and they telling you it's all related to stress because you're stressing yourself out over this kid who you over and over and over talk to, trying to get them on the right path, but they will not listen. Give it to God. Let go, let God. And he'll take care of it for you. He will take care of it. Because all you're going to do is stress yourself out worrying about this kid of yours. But when you pray for your kids and give it to God, they'll be okay. And they lucky that you have some parents that pray for you. Because some parents is like, F them. I'm not even praying for. I just give it to God. That's all I got left is prayer. Some parents is just, they prayed out. They can't even pray no more. Because they praying, and it still ain't good enough. You still won't listen. You still don't get it. Stop giving your parents a hard time. Listen to your parents for a change. Give them a chance. They only mean well. Stop thinking that because they telling you no, they're pissed off at you or they're mad at you or they don't want to see you happy or they're jealous of you or whatever the case may be when they only trying to save you. And then you take yourself out there on the streets and you realize this ain't for me. I want to go back home. And it just may be too late for you. Parents them picked up and moved out of state. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go back to the house. They ain't gonna be there. Left your ass back there. Hey, fend for yourself. Have 5 likes, say less. Kiss for you too. Right, Mr. 34567 said, I agree with you. I'm trying to tell you, Mr. 34567. It's really sad how these kids treating parents out here today. It's real sad. Because like I said, you're seeing too much of it. Where these kids is just unruly. They don't care. They don't clean their rooms. They talk back to you. You know what I'm saying? Right? This is 34567. So yeah, I see it every day. Yes. It's a pandemic out here. It's a real pandemic of unruly kids. Kids that don't give a shit about their parents. They will spit on you and tell you, look, they'll leave you for dead, these kids today. This is a different breed that we're seeing. I got 6 lights. Hey, Jay. Now, why you gonna come spam in the chat? I gotta put you in timeout, Jay. Do I have to put you in timeout? Yeah, I better do that now because I ain't got time for this shit. Um, See you later, Jay. You out of here. Why can't we see your face? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. You'll see me tomorrow. Sometimes I just feel like doing it this way. Sometimes I don't. I'm just kind of laid back in my bed, and I'm just chilling. And like I said, I just seen that video with, check it out, young NBA. Um, just being, disrespectful, even though he got that little Michael Jackson voice going on and shit. He ain't fooling nobody. You disrespect your parent, you're gonna have a not so happy life. Put it like that. And that's a given. That's some serious stuff. When you disrespect your parent and your parent only trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying one of them parents that's just downright with the BS, okay? They doing you wrong, for real wrong. Those they should be locked up if they're really mistreating you. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. They just one of them drunks and they treating you wrong, beating the hell out of you for no apparent reason. And those parents, they need to be in the jail or under the jail, for doing wrong. But the parents out here, that I don't care if you made some mistakes in your life. Don't blame yourself, okay? Because a lot of parents out here blaming themselves. I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Look, what's done is done. You was going through something yourself, okay? You ain't perfect. You made a mistake. You feel me? People make mistakes. People are human, okay? It happened. It's a given. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's gonna happen. People make mistakes. Nobody's perfect but God, okay? And his son Jesus, okay? So if a kid can't accept you for making mistakes and they want to act stupid, then you know what? Let them. Let go of them. Let them go. It's about that time. You done what you had to do. You done your part, okay? Your best is done. Okay, if your best ain't good enough, oh well, you did what you can. Now let them go, fend for themselves. It's time for you to let that kid go. Stop worrying. You worrying yourself to death, literally. You did your part. They're grown now. So let them go and stop worrying. Just pray about it. That's what you got to do. For anyone listening that have an unruly ass kid, disrespectful, give it to God. Pray about it and let them go. God will handle it. Okay? Point blank, period. You tell the truth. All the kids hate their parents for no reason. I don't know why. Because Mr. 34567, I really can't tell you why either. Why these kids are so ungrateful and evil. Some of them, they're just downright evil. You would think Satan's their parent, okay? How evil some of these kids are. Blame it on the food, blame it on the water, blame it on these rules. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the rule of you can't discipline your child. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the abuse word. I'm not trying to say that. If you doing that, then you know what? You getting what you deserve. Because there's levels to this shit. It's the difference between disciplining your child and that A word of, you know what I'm saying, abusing your child. It's a difference. Okay. But if you know you one of them parents that mean your child well and you discipline them in the way you feel is right and you're not overdoing it, then give it to God. You doing what you can. You did what you can. Now it's time for you to focus on you. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a break. You deserve a break. Take that cruise that you was gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Go out to eat with your friends like you wanted to do, but you worried about this fool. That if you turn your back, you don't know what's gonna happen. Shoot, I wish I would. It's only normal to worry about your kid and care about your kid. I'm not saying don't care, but I'm saying if you done all you can and your best ain't good enough, it's time for you to let go and let God. It's time for you to do what you got to do now for you. And some of these kids just they evil. They don't care. And you asking yourself, where did this demon child come from? It's like you done did everything you possibly gave your last to this damn kid. And they still treating you like shit. Let go. They'll learn. They gonna learn the hard way too. When they come back on their knees and you know what I'm saying? Begging, you'll see. Just let go. You done your part. You did the best you can. Now it's time for you to enjoy the rest of your life and stop focusing on theirs. Oh, uniquely, what is your religion? I don't talk about religion on here. That's a whole different topic because everybody could say what they agree with or disagree with religion, and we could go on and on about disbeliefs and what you believe in and all that type of stuff. So it really doesn't matter at this point what my religion is to you, at Mr. 345. But I do know there's a good God. I know that for a fact. There's a good God. He is good. And all the time, He is good. You feel me? That's what I do know. That's to believe that. If anybody gonna call, I'll give it a few more minutes. If not, I'm heading off of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. Can you hear me? What you put a question mark for? Hey, what you questioning? Okay. If y'all haven't liked and subscribed to my channel, please do so. Cause it gets real, okay? It gets real over here. So yeah, that's what I basically wanted to tell y'all. If y'all haven't seen this video, NBA YoungBoy is talking about his mom and all that stuff of that nature. Y'all check it out and y'all see what I'm talking about. I'm your favorite, Mr. 345. Say, yeah, I do. You're my favorite. Really? Okay. Thank you. Well, I love y'all. And I'll tune in with y'all tomorrow. Oh, I got a call. Is this that same number? Because I don't remember the 757. Hello? Hello? Prank caller. People still ain't got nothing better to do. I'm glad I didn't even put that on there. Y'all hear that fool? Talking about him have a power outage. There's gonna be a power outage. Yeah, your power gonna go out. Don't worry about my power over here, boo boo kitty. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. No stress. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.